Welcome back to World of Warcraft. We're playing an Undead warrior on the official hardcore servers. Finished the previous episode here at the lake, and we're ready to move to the peak. I did run back to Sunrock Retreat, completed all the quests. We do have the Blood Fury Bloodline, and also New Life, which we have to complete in the Charred Vale. I'm going to ask in general chat, in case somebody is still awake and wants to do this quest. Really, it shouldn't be difficult. Just need one person to do it. For now, though, we need to go north. We're really close to level 29. 99.41%. Is someone flying up there? No, it's probably a Pride Wing. There we go. So we gained 2 points of strength, 2 points of stamina, 1 point of agility, and 1 point of spirit. Oh, spirit. We also have a talent point. And we're gonna grab another rank of tactical mastery. I think 4 points here are, I want to say, enough for now. This will allow us to retain up to 20 points of rage when we want to change stances, which at this point is not a common thing that we want to do. We're gonna get Berserker stance soon, though. And when we do, the value of this talent dramatically increases. And after that, we have a lot of options. Anger management. This is the classic version. I find it absolutely horrible. Improved overpower is actually nice. It will give it a 50% bonus chance to crit. So it will end up at about 60%, I believe, if you count the base chance to crit, the Dwarf Priest we saw in the previous episode. Can't really see the critical strike chance. Yeah, that is unfortunate. And look at that. Attack rating. It has a pretty bizarre description, right? Your attack rating affects your chance to hit a target and is based on the weapon skill of the weapon you are currently wielding. It's a bizarre, pretty bizarre way to phrase this, because you could actually display the actual chance to hit, but I guess they didn't want to do that. Decent pair of gloves. 4 points of strength and agility. A rogue is absolutely gonna want these. Okay, so we're done with these eyes. So the Scenario's Legacy is the quest we got from the High Elf. We're gonna have to deal with the elves. And the beautiful music kicks in. There's the forest magic. Is there anything else for us to complete here? No. Just enjoy the peaceful music. You don't need me. That was a roaming elite. And I bet it's actually friendly to the Alliance. Not that this is gonna make any difference. At least not for us. can definitely enjoy the atmosphere in this zone. It's the presence of that elite, rare elite roaming around that's making me a bit anxious. And that is the den, which is an area full of elites. Well, you definitely do not want to be in here. We have the dragon scales, so I'm not going to bother with those. We're gonna leave the druids and the other elites. Yeah, definitely going to leave them alone. Let them stay then in that den for 1,000 years if they have to. Oh, hold on. Should definitely invite the warrior. Just the size of the weapon he's using inspires confidence. We've got food, he's got bandages, we're gonna do alright. There's a daughter of Cenarius. What else do we need here? We got a spawn, I think. Unless this is also a layering issue. Probably not. Do you see the elite that was patrolling here? Because I don't. He doesn't have a quest, so he's probably completed that already. Oh, it's okay. I'll simply ask him if he's done. Need one more. I think they're botanists. The ones casting nature spells, got it. And I just noticed these are not wearing shoes for some reason. And again, they are elves. Can't expect too much of them. I mean the night elves. The blood elves are a massive improvement, at least in my eyes. So I think our friend here is done. And we have to go back, yeah, to the area north of here, because we're gonna need some whiskers. Hey, there's one. Maybe the drop rate is not so horrible after all. But then again, we killed how many at this point? About 10, I want to say. 23 razor arrows left. I need to make a mental note to purchase a couple more. And something else I definitely want to do is try to find a gun. It's purely for the sound, actually. The sound of these rifles firing. I definitely prefer it to the sound of the bow shooting. There's another whisker. The guns I'm able to make with engineering are honestly somewhat disappointing. I mean, the blunderbuss, there's nothing wrong with the blunderbuss, but this is going to be a level 16 gun. We need something around level 30. There was a silver-plated shotgun, I believe. I mean, it's not really a shotgun. But even that one was for level 21. I'm gonna search the auction house. We do have a decent bow though. The Heart Piercer is from Black Fathom Deeps. And what I can definitively tell you is the Burning Crusade / Wrath of the Lich King version is pretty amazing. I think it gives you +5 agility. Very rare to have a gun at that level offering you stats. Was hoping that we wouldn't have to wait until these have to respawn, but we're still missing 2 of the whiskers. Let's check the area to the south of here. I think I saw a cat or 2 patrolling there, even though they're not displaying. Oh, this is the Sentinel. What is he doing up here? We need to make sure that we stay out of her patrol path. So this is another Twilight Runner. and a tin vein. This is a dragon and a beast. The corrosive no, these are not corrosive actually. Just sap beasts. Are we lucky enough to loot it from this Twilight Runner? Let's find out. Nope. Absolutely not. These are the humanoids. We only had to kill one. Now the only thing left is to make it out of here alive. We no longer need to track these quests, so we're gonna click on both of these. And I'm going to ask one more time. Maybe somebody wants to do the Blood Fury Bloodline. That poor mage has been looking for a Wailing Caverns group for what? 2 hours now? He's probably trying to do it before the reset, and I can't really blame him for that. Looks like he's gonna have to wait until tomorrow. It was actually a shame that we didn't manage to do a second run of with the Wailing Caverns. But then again, it's actually a pretty long dungeon. And the experience you get out of it, he is honestly not that great. Because the caverns are quite lengthy and spacious. And you don't fight a lot of enemies. Contrast the Wailing Caverns to a dungeon like Shadowfang Keep, where it's packed with enemies. And it's actually a significantly shorter dungeon. And you see why dungeon grinding is so popular. I mean, in Shadowfang, nobody really wants to do the Wailing Caverns. That is another rare elite. Sorrow Wing. What is going on tonight? I don't think I've ever run into something like this. So this is some type of elite Pride Wing. Level 27 and significantly higher than the rest. Definitely don't want to get caught by that. Speaking of Pride Wings, I think there's one flying above. What was that shadow? So from the Bloodfury bloodline, we get to pick between a decent cloak, which is a very slight upgrade, or a leather belt that we honestly don't care that much about. Even if we have to skip that one, it's not gonna be the end of the world. We do have a quest here, it's called New Life, and then we can do the mountain passage. Excuse me, use the mountain passage to get back to Sunrock Retreat. And probably end the episode there. I'm going to try again tomorrow. But even if we don't find anyone, we can just abandon that quest. There's some silk for us. I want to say that the experience near the Stone Talon Peak was actually inferior to what we got in the Charred Vale. And it was kind of funny. The reason I say this is because the Harpies were actually higher level than pretty much everything that we've been fighting up north. And they were actually easier to fight. we've got a lot of junk, but none of it is actually worth a lot of money at the vendor, which is unfortunate. We're rarely looting any weapons. We do have this shield. It's gonna vendor for 5 silver. But that's about it. And before I get completely carried away and continue slaying harpies for the next 30 minutes, let's actually focus on finding the dirt mounds that we need to plant seeds in. You can see the dwarf actually leveled up. I have no idea what type of quests are available in this area for the Alliance. They're probably different. Still alive? Are we going to pull the ancient? No. Right, I'm kind of relieved, really. Would be a shame to die at this point. We've been doing really well today. There's another. Strange to see the warrior using this casting animation. And don't even ask me where that stuff came from. Oh, the dwarf is getting chased by something. Poor mage still looking for a group. Hope he doesn't end up out-leveling the dungeon. That would have been a shame. Would have... wait, no. That would be a shame. That was an instant curse. Bow skill of 120, and we're practically out of arrows. Do I need to switch to my shield? Might have to. There's another one back there. Okay, thankfully it didn't actually lock onto us. This one is 27. Right. Let's make sure that we have the ability to interrupt. I'm gonna use bandages to heal. And another solid chest. I wonder what type of junk we're gonna find this time. Yep, just as I expected. I managed to get some flowers as well. Wild steel bloom. I remember these were actually useful to make some defense potions. That is a fledgling chimera. And the matriarch. Thankfully there is no rare elite patrolling the zone. I wouldn't be surprised if there is one. That simply has not spawned yet. Can we interrupt? Yeah, I'm guessing that worked. I wanted to say that I barely missed it, but maybe I didn't. Oh, there's a dwarf priest. And of course the matriarch. I don't even know why I just charged at this one. I'm getting a bit tired. Oh no, okay. Thought the game had some frame rate issues for a moment, but I think it was just my vivid imagination. Let's not pull the other one. No, I think it changed direction all of a sudden. Alright, that works. In all honesty, we've been using execute so often lately. I'm even starting to think getting improved execute is actually a good idea. It will reduce the cost by 5 points. 2 points on the first rank and 5 on the second. Yeah, 10 points of rage. I think it's a decent increase. Another chest guard of the gorilla. Unfortunately, no paladin in sight. I need to make another mental note. I have to make some macros to make equipping shields and offhands a bit easier. I know the basics, but I don't really remember which equip slot corresponds to each inventory slot. I'm gonna have to look up some documentation to get that right. Because equipping a shield is actually straightforward, because it can only be equipped on the, let's say, on the left hand, but you can't actually equip an offhand weapon by clicking on it, because it will be equipped on the main hand. Yeah, it's a bit awkward like that. And realistically, only a warrior is going to need something like this. The paladin, of course, might need to switch to a shield, but the paladin cannot dual wield to begin with. So if the paladin's two-handing, you don't really need a macro. Mithril deposit. I think these are gonna stay here until somebody has high enough mining to actually collect them. We have how much at the moment? 140. And we probably need 185. Can't really remember how much mithril is. What I do know is that it's usually a major bottleneck. Iron is usually plentiful. Obviously copper and tin are really not a problem, because you will be getting these even in higher level areas. Mithril is a bit more problematic. And the areas where you find a lot of them are really contested. Alright, last harpy. I promise. I promise. We're leaving this valley. Okay, let's equip the dagger. Perfect, so we have 10 pieces of silk. We have 40 pieces of wool cloth. We're gonna store that for future use. Bracers of the Eagle. I'm going to Actually try and sell this one. Intellect and stamina. Some druid's gonna want it. The chest card of the gorilla. Yeah, we're gonna vendor that one. And probably all the junk. So ore does not stack to 20, but if you smelt it, it does. So that was another quality of life introduced in later expansions. I have to say, playing Classic again definitely made me appreciate some of the changes in Burning Crusade and Wrath of the Lich King. So Cenarius' legacy. I think I know the follow-up quest. It's going to send us to Ashenvale.
I am listening.
Power. So sweet. The rushing flood. What a pale mockery life is without its burning embrace.
What brings you here?
So Ordanus is on the top of the Raidwood retreat. And Braylon here needs his head. We're gonna chop it off soon enough. Well, I say this, Ordanus is actually a pretty tough enemy. We might need help to take him on.
How may I aid you? Ancestors watch over you.
You know, the Sunspire gloves would have been a solid upgrade, but we do have the item from Black Fathom Deeps. Boots with Ulti Spirit.
Winds be at your back.
2000 experience. But I believe that's it. I'm going to do some inventory management. But no real reason to record all that. I hope you're enjoying the warrior playthrough. I'll end the episode here, and I'll meet you probably in Ashenvale for the next one, because we do have a couple of quests. After we complete Ashenvale, we can definitely go to the Thousand Needles, right? The Thousand Needles have a lot of quests around level 30. And we are gonna be level 30. Further instructions. So this is a quest about Gerenzo. Yeah, we can take care of Gerenzo, turn the quest into Ziz, and then use the Talon Deep path to cross into Ashenvale. Sounds like a plan. So hopefully I'll see you in the next part, whenever that is.